What's up, Walking Dead fans, film fanatics, and all-around geeks? My name is Sean, and welcome to episode 2 of Journey to a Better Me. I figured we start out this episode here and show my prep stage, I guess. It's currently 21:42. I really should be sleeping, but I just got a burst of energy, and I felt like I need to work out now. More specifically, do walking or running. And right now I'm at 1.78 miles or 4,078 steps. And I want to increase that because right now, last time in the last episode, I was doing steps to get to Bree. But now I just reached Bree, so now it's our traveling to Rivendell. We're at 120 miles and some change. We need to get to 300. So what does my prep stage look like? Well, it's getting ready. I got my Jello military styled Fitbit, but it's a cheaper version. I only spent like $50 on it. I got my wool socks, New Balances, sweatpants, and then underneath the sweatpants I've got some shorts with a pocket so I can put my phone so it's not bouncing around in the kangaroo pocket. And then underneath my sweatshirt, my Gondorian sweatshirt, it's just a plain brown t-shirt that I'm just going to tuck in so it's not, yeah, there we go. So now I'm wearing 2 pants, shorts underneath these because the shorts got pockets on them. My sweatpants don't. It's a little chilly out there. Also with me, what I'm bringing is a glow belt, and I might put on a weighted vest. I'm not sure. So for the prep, right? Just gonna drink a little bit of water. So I'm not gonna bring it with me because I don't want to look like a nut running out there with a backpack on. Drink that. So I don't want to be stuck out there thirsty and miserable and get a headache or whatever. And then also, I know it's not good for you, but I like the way it feels. It's not good for your heart, really. So I'm gonna be waiting. I got some pre-workout here. This is not a plug or anything or an ad. I'm not getting any money. It's the Total War Strawberry Kiwi. Each scoop has about 50 milligrams of caffeine. And I put in a scoop and a half, but it says for one scoop it's 4 to 6 ounces. So I did like a scoop and a half and made it about 11 ounces. So bottoms up, right? Sends a shiver down your spine. That's what I like about it. First sip, usually it makes like my jaw tingle, and just shoots a shiver down my spine. Also, what I'll be bringing too is I'm bringing my knit cap just in case it gets cold, and then a good hoodie to go with it. And then I got my Shocks earbuds to use as a mic and to listen to music while I run, or a podcast. So I think I'm going to drink down to in between 10 and 6. And I'll see you guys on the road. Alright, so we're right outside the fit box. The fit box is really where I start. It's important to stretch or something like this. So I'm gonna do some quick stretching, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a light jog, and then we're gonna do some walking too. I don't want to do just straight up running or straight up walking. But we are gonna stretch first. It's important. I forgot to bring some gum to chew because I want to work on my jawline too. But if you ever want to get a pre-workout, I suggest not. Just for information purposes, it at least makes my mouth very wet and like full of just phlegm and mucus. But yeah, I'm just stretching out the calves here. Do some, kind of crack my knees, I guess. Yeah, and I don't need my cover yet. Got my glow belt on, and we're gonna walk over to this stop sign over here, and that's where we'll start our light jog. And then we're gonna jog for, I want to say that's about 50 meters. About a football field, whatever a football field is in meters. So we'll walk out to this middle line. Oh, yeah, right here. We're just gonna lightly jog. Alright. See you guys in a minute. Alright. So, I might sound winded. That's because I am. Just approached the perimeter now. I just paused my music. It is eerily silent. And I would show you guys this road, but there's a fence line here that I'm not allowed to record. To my knowledge. Yeah. And it's just, if I were to show you, you wouldn't see anything really anyways, because it is just pitch black. Well, now that I'm walking, it doesn't seem all that pitch black, but because you got the big spotlights in the back. But usually the moonlight shines this, but we got cloud coverage and the like a low fog. It's not low to the ground, it's high up in the sky still, but you can tell it's not clouds, it's fog. Yeah, but let's see where we're at right now, right? 21 minutes. My heart rate got up to, I want to say like 45-ish, give or take. That's because I started to jog, but then I just full on sprinted. Because when I was walking, so I walked, ran, / jogged, and then walked again. And I did that, and then I heard a unit behind me, or a vehicle behind me, and all I saw was headlights, so I thought it was a unit. So I picked it up and started jogging again, and I noticed it was a bus, or the shuttle, to take people out of here. And I said, you know what, I'm going to keep jogging until they pass me. While they passed me, as they got out of sight, I stopped. I was dying. But it's not as cold as I thought it was going to be. Maybe it's because I'm being active in it. When I walked out, and I, for the first part of the video, it was, my head was a little chilly, so I put on my cover before I went to run. And I'll tell you what, I am pretty warm now. I had to roll up my sleeves a little, so I'm thankful that I didn't put on long sleeves under here, because I would be really toasty. So let's see, it's 22:13. My brother's gonna call me at 2300. So I'm not sure how long I'm gonna make this video. I'm not sure how long it is already, because I'm just been clipping them together. Oh, I gotta take that off. I'm getting toasty. Yeah, but man, it'd be a lot more beautiful, if the moon was actually out, if you could see the moon. But sadly, alas, the moon is hiding. So yeah, I don't even see it anywhere, unless it's behind like a building or something. But no, you look down from the end of the road back there, it was just pitch black. But now that I'm over here, it's not all that bad. Like, yeah, I still should be walking with a headlamp on, but A, I don't got a headlamp. B, it's fine. I can see perfectly fine. I got my glow belt on, so people will be able to see me. Because I don't have a lot of bright clothes. They're all black, navy blue, or gray. But yeah, so since we're walking, and I got some time, we're going to discuss a little bit of something, basically, because I didn't touch upon it in my first episode, but for the second episode, I guess we could dive in a little bit. What is this about? And you probably saw in the description for the 5 people who watched the first episode, this is basically a log journey, if you will, of my fitness goals and basically me becoming better within my body, mind, and spirit. Because Cuba destroyed me when I was there. It destroyed my spirit, destroyed my mind, and then I destroyed my body as a result to all of that. And yeah, I pretty much if I wasn't working, I stayed home, hid in my room, played video games, watched TV, watched porn, and till I turned 21. Then I started getting into the alcohol. But when I was about 20, I converted to paganism, Norse paganism to be exact. To me, as young and as reckless and stupid I was at the time, even though it was almost 2 years ago when I started, almost 3 years ago, since I was a pagan, my whole thought process was, why should I kneel for God when I could stand up with many gods, many are better than one? And yeah, I was like, yeah, you can fight with this God, but God in the Catholicism and Christianity God, he is very hoity-toity, be nice to everybody, when I was just dumb, because I never really read the Bible, but I figured out that God was ruthless, at least in the Old Testament. And the New Testament added some things. I forget what verse it is, but it's Matthew. It's in the book of Matthew, and it talks about he who corrupts the children, let us wrap a millstone around his neck and throw him into the ocean, or something along those lines. And then also in Matthew, I came to not bring peace but a sword. And I realized just how strong and great God was, but that wasn't the thing. So, and looking back, I think what it was is I used it as an excuse to do bad habits. And it wasn't until I saw a guy on Facebook by the name of Trad West, or a page by the name of Trad West, post videos and pictures about how actually great Christianity is. And basically I saw one. The one that made me think was, oh, you're a pagan because you're trying to follow traditional values of your ancestors. Here's another tradition, converting into Catholicism or Christianity. And I was like, oh, wait, whoa. He's right. My ancestors did convert to Catholicism and Christianity because my grandparents are Christian and Catholics, And so that got me thinking, maybe what I did was wrong. Maybe denouncing God was wrong. But, sorry, I'm getting stiffed. So yeah, maybe I was wrong. And then I see these videos on TikTok one day, because I was a TikTok addict, talking about how how, like, Ask Cliff, right? This guy that goes to college campuses and talks about the Bible, and that really resonated with me. I didn't even look this stuff up. That just floated my For You page. And I thought that I believe that that's an act of God. And so I've been following this Trad West fellow, Ask Cliff, George Janko, all these different podcasts about religion and being a fighter. When I left Cuba, I was about 225-ish pounds, maybe 26. When I got here to Poland, I was 230. And pretty big. I still am, but I'm working on it. Because I joined the Navy weighing at around 175, and I maintained that weight for probably till I turned 21. And I didn't have love handles. Like, I got rid of those, before I joined, and my man boobs, I got rid of those. But now they're back, and I've got to get rid of them again. And this whole thing now, my whole goal is to become ripped. I want to be, and what keeps me going with that, right? When I think of the Bible, and I think of Genesis, and how he created Adam, I don't picture him fat, lazy, gooner, like, slob. I picture somebody like Socrates and Homer, right? I think it was Homer there. Or no, not Homer, Plato. I think of Plato, right? I think strong, muscular. All right. And all right, we're gonna turn around. I feel this is good. Strong, muscular. So why should I not be strong and muscular like Adam? I should be in the physical image that God has made me, or his idea, God's idea of man. And that is what's pushing me to greatness, pushing me to become better. And that's what the series is about, is becoming better. And I hope that with this series, I encourage you guys, and I motivate you guys, or inspire you guys to want to do the same. Be better. Start reading the Bible. Go to church. I already have it in the plans that I want to become Catholic. And I asked my Catholic grandparents to be my sponsors. And within my time in Cuba, I felt worthless. I felt sad all the time. I was depressed. I was crying every night to go to bed. And then drinking, I felt kind of numb those pains to a certain point. But now, I don't feel sad. I don't feel depressed. I don't feel lonely, because I know that in here and up there, I have God looking down on me. He's in my heart. He's in each and all of us. I believe every person has a soul, and Jesus Christ is just a piece of that soul that keeps us motivated, that keeps us not alone. And that's another thing with this channel that I want to bring, is prayer and the Gospels, Old Testament, New Testament, all of those, And I'm not sure how long this series is going to run. I'm not sure how many episodes are going to be. I don't know how many seasons are going to be. I don't know if it's all going to be fitness related for the series, or if it's going to be separate series, or each season, I guess, is going to cover a different topic. So season 1 is like 10 episodes of this, me working out, me running. And season 2 is like, we're going to go deep dive into some Stoicism books and all that. And then 3 is like, we're going to go all spiritual, right? I'm not sure. I'm right now, I'm roughing out the kinks. I did know that I wanted to document me becoming better within my body, mind, and spirit. I just didn't know how I was gonna break it down on YouTube. But yeah, I'm thinking my workout is pretty much done for today. Let's see, 34 minutes, 35-ish, 3,000 steps, and that's just for this workout. I did some running, some walking, and I hope to do, one of the things I want to do too is every start of the episode we'll pray. And it might be it's not going to be an orthodox prayer, but it's going to be a prayer for working out, or, you know, to protect our loved ones type of prayer. But and I'm just thinking now, how am I going to do outros for this series? Do I do something spirit, or do I stick with stay nerdy, or stay yeah, I guess we can end it by saying, stay nerdy, God loves you, and peace out.